Chase Tree and Tractor Service with 25 years of experience in tree removal. Serving the Midcoast of Maine, licensed and insured Maine arborist. Whether it's a pesky blowdown or a hard-to-get tree that needs removing. When you need an experienced professional, Jake Chase is the man for the job. Call 207-242-8961 or email him at chasetreeandtractorservice.jc@gmail.com.
LCTV is your nonprofit community media station. Please donate at lctv.org to keep us strong. Thank you.
One, two, three, four. Well, I've been rolling in since the clock came Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm bound to blow. Breeze walking through the honky tonk like a pack of wolves now. Order of a rowdy, drop,
Hello, everyone. It's that time again. Wuzzup? I'm Larry Sidelinger. Mary Mills, Bobby Whear. We got CJ behind the camera, Toby on the floor here.
I'd just like to say, there's definitely no orange ink left in the Lincoln County.
Well, I'll tell you what,
News.
it's definitely cold as we have no heat in the studio
They're
here this
trying to
morning.
freeze us out. They're trying to get rid of us. You know, it's going to take a lot more than freezing us out.
That's right. You know, just say please would be okay.
Well, actually, it wakes you up a little bit.
It does.
You know.
It does. So we ought to be sharp as a tack this morning. But there is definitely orange ink in the paper this week. It is all about, and if you look at that front page, that front picture, that says it all about the Pumpkin Fest.
Right. Well, you know, I guess that pumpkin drop, that was a good move, bringing it back.
To this day, Bobby, I mean, I've seen probably 8 or 9 of these, and I was like, what is the big thrill? Right. You know, you've seen it once, and the people go every year, and it takes 6 seconds to heist that thing up and drop it.
Yeah. And then the picture, the picture really, John Riley summed it up. That picture sums it up.
It does. It really does.
You know, the kids collecting the seeds and all that, and it really is something.
Yeah.
So,
and
how about Becky Hollowell?
yeah, good for her. Becky, an old friend. She did well.
Imagine, she's the teacher of the year in the state of Maine.
The whole state of Maine. It really says something about the Wisconsin. That's the second time that in like the last 5 years.
2022, I guess they had another one.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Well, that's a pretty nice feather in your cap to be the best of the best, huh?
Sure is. Well, we had our last candidate forum up at Great Salt Bay School. I wanted to go to that one, and I couldn't go. Did you go to any?
No, we didn't do any of them.
Yeah.
No, we just don't have the funds or the manpower to do it.
Yep.
If we had the funding, then we could find the manpower. So and I've had a couple people call, and I feel bad, and I just maybe, in 2 years we'll figure out a way to do it. But.
Yeah. This article here about this cemetery in Waldoboro. Neil Schumann, his dad, when he was growing up in Waldoboro, the family owned this land, and Neil Schumann's dad always said there was a cemetery up back, but he never really pursued it because it was so overgrown. And Neil and his 2 sons and their wives have basically restored the cemetery. Yeah. And according to Bill Maxwell, the Waldoboro Historical Society, it tells a lot of history of the town of Waldoboro because now they can trace things. So that's. I thought the story was fantastic. Yeah. But anyway.
Our friend Lydia there, she's prioritizing healthcare and climate change. Mm-hmm. And her opponent is this Mary Lou Daxlin, who I do not know. She lives in Newcastle here.
Yeah.
She wants to fight the cost of living and change education.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it? What she wants to change education?
No.
What does she want to do?
I was at a little get-together for Hardy Roots last night, and Haley gave quite an inspiring talk, and basically a lot of their theme for Hardy Roots is to rewind, go back the way things used to be for these kids, the simple things, because they feel that, the way things are going, it's not working.
Well, I think kids have lost touch with, the land, the nature, walking in the woods, being around nature and animals and all kinds of things. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, when I was a kid growing up, there was city kids and country kids, and there's still city kids and country kids.
Right.
But the country kids are not the country kids that we were in our age. I mean, there wasn't a farm on every corner and a bread man and a milkman today like there was. You know,
Yep.
I'm sure in the city you grew up with all of that. You know,
Haley said that they've worked with 500 kids so far.
yeah.
And they're going strong.
She's got a heck of a program going on.
Yeah,
down there.
so John Riley, his character of the county, Nick Azzaretti. I've seen Nick in a few plays. He's very, very good. He makes a nice analogy that his first on-stage performance was as an altar boy. I never thought of that.
Well, I was an altar boy too.
Yeah.
So I never looked at it that
But
way.
you didn't get the theater bug.
No.
You know, but Nick was an altar boy from the time he was 7 until he was 18, and that was his longest running role, he says. That's a nice analogy he's got there. But, so, anyway.
Now,
Yeah, I like that.
just all you do is open up to page 2 and 3, and there's orange, orange, orange right there.
Jeez, no, the ink that has been consumed. The Old Head Tide Church Committee, they're, I'll tell you, is it my imagination or is there a lot of steeples?
A lot of steeples going. Bell towers and steeples seems to be the feature.
So,
Boy, they done a nice job on that one, though, didn't they?
yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
God, is that beautiful.
But you look at the photography that Jonathan Riley did there on that pumpkin drop. Not to back up there, but that's incredible.
Yeah, that is.
He got that pumpkin just before it hit the car.
That's an award-winning shot there.
That
buddy.
is. That is.
We talked.
And the splash, he got a perfect of the splash.
Yeah. Talked last week about Maine Yankee and Wisconsin coming to a agreement on their tax situation.
Sounds like they have.
Yep, they have approved it, and that's pretty cool. The Cub Scouts got to go in the pit crew at Wisconsin Raceway. Talk about a thrill for a kid.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, that would have been something I would have liked to have done as a kid.
Yeah. I'd like to do it now.
No, I don't want to. No, I've handled a lot of those air guns in my day. I just assume not. So, anyway, moving right along. We got to get through this quick 27 minutes because it's cold in here, Bobby.
Yeah. So anyway.
North Country Wind Bells. That's been purchased. Huh?
Yeah. So it's Jim and May Davison founded that company.
I got the nicest letter from May Davison probably, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago. It was just maybe a year or two before she passed, about how she, I used to write for the paper.
Yeah.
And she enjoyed writing. I read it, bought her book.
She wrote a book.
She did. I bought it and read it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. I mean, they had quite a life, those two.
They sure did.
And
Very
then-
adventurous.
And then they took their daughter Connie took over the business, and I guess Connie's ready to retire. But this new Ron and Peggy Davis from Waldoboro, they're going to build a new building. They say they're going to employ 50 people.
Kind of looks that way.
Yep.
Kind of looks that way. New medical center planned
Yeah,
for.
Waldoboro's on the upswing.
They are.
Anyway, the old Fieldcrest Manor Nurse Retirement Home is going to be torn down. They're going to build a new medical building over there.
And construction's supposed to start pretty soon too.
Yeah, they're not wasting any time with
Nope.
that. They're going right ahead with that.
No.
So the Edgecombe over there, they're going to call a special town meeting so that they can finance their fire station repairs over there. But our county commissioner director resigned.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of sudden.
Well, 26 years.
Yeah.
Kind of had enough, I guess. And that the federal courts are going to take up that Newcastle
Yeah,
mother's.
she's not done yet.
She's not done.
No.
She's going after them.
So the Bremen Union Church, they got a hurricane relief fundraiser on October 19th, and a hot dog and bean supper. So, and then your community tree of giving, that's held by our Lincoln County YMCA. It's a great program at Christmas time. That's going to be, the applications are now available. And, folks, if you're a family and you're in need, this is, they want to give stuff out to people. Got a
Yeah.
Waldoboro Talent Show. They're not. They're
They're
not.
going to do that at the Waldo, aren't they?
I think, yeah, they are. I mean, they're not sparing any talent here. They
It
got
looks
the
like the firefighters are in there. Huh? Well, I tell you right now, Paul Smeltzer, the Smeltzer there, I think his name is.
Yep.
He's a very talented piano player.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, very talented.
So they got a head start.
They got a head start, yeah.
Oh, good
They got
for
a
them.
ringer in the group there.
So anyway, I thought there would be a catch there.
There's
the
a
fire
ringer
department.
in the group there.
Yep. Early bird sale, November 2nd, folks.
Well, wait till you see the picture that's going to be in next week's paper.
Yeah.
Some beauties had their pajamas on taking their pictures this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some real cuties.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you want to get into politics, all you got to do is read the editorial page because there's plenty of politics.
Oh, my God.
My goodness.
So I a little backstory on the early bird sale. I remember Bob Rennie.
He was a big early bird.
Yeah,
he started it.
He started the early bird. A bunch of them are sitting around and they're saying, what would people buy this week? And they said, well, next Saturday is going to be the opening day of deer hunting season. So the wives will be up cooking breakfast for their husbands. That doesn't happen anymore.
No.
So anyway, so they'll be up. So why don't we have an early bird sale? And that's how it started.
That's how it got going. Yeah. 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 So plenty of politics. If you want to read politics, you can see the right, the left, in between.
You can cover the gamut here.
They certainly did. They certainly did. Seven-Town Education Service Center off the table for AOC 93.
Calvin's article this week, he writes an article about a shipbuilder named Abner Stetson. It's a old Damascotta name, Stetson.
Yeah, I'm not sure this AOS 93 what that means. The Seven-Town Education Service Center off the table. That means they're not going to build it, or they're not going to forge ahead.
Well,
I'm not sure. Reading that, what it really means.
Yeah, they put it to vote and to form a Seven-Town Education Service, and
well, South Bristol voted table that idea.
Yeah. Great Salt Bay School, they voted against joining it.
Yeah.
And
so did Noblesboro and Jefferson.
Yeah, so it doesn't sound good as far as
for that going that route.
For
anyway.
secession.
Where is the Midcoast Music Academy? I never heard of that one.
Yep. Huh. Well, one of the directors comes from North Haven.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you're going to go to see the Gulch play over at
I was thinking about
this Saturday.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Get out to vote party. I guess it's non-denomination.
That's going to be at the American Legion.
Yep.
I think 3 to 6 or something like that.
Yep.
I might even bring my guitar down, sit in with them, play.
Yeah. So anyway, it's going to be. I don't know. They're saying that Congresswoman Shelley Pingree.
Yeah, Shelley's going to be in town. I haven't seen Shelley for a long time. I might go stop down and talk to her.
Yeah.
Her daughter, and my daughter went to high school together.
Okay. Booth Bay Region, they had their YMCA campaign.
Big surprise, they exceeded their goal, Bobby, huh?
Unbelievable. People that, I'll tell you, Lincoln County can raise some money around here.
Well, they can at times.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of money in Lincoln County.
Yeah, Noble Central School, they hosted an open house. Nice school. Well, I remember they were talking about maybe there's going to be some maintenance to be done up at Noble School, but I haven't heard anything lately.
Yeah.
They got a illustrated talks going to go on up at the North Noblesboro Community Center. Dick Picard and Carolyn Hatterman. They're going to talk about Arthur Noble was killed in the Battle of Grand Pre up in Nova Scotia, and they're going to talk a little bit about Arthur Noble and his plight in the service.
Yeah. Midcoast Sports Hall of Fame Athlete of the Year finalists are being honored this coming weekend. The banquet is Saturday night. And
well, you see the golfer there from Lincoln
yeah.
is in it.
Yeah.
But Is there any modern day athletes right now?
Yeah, the Bailey Breen there from Rockland.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be a senior. That Katanya Williamson, she's going to be a senior.
Yep.
There's a bunch there. Players of the year. Yeah. On the obituary, Alan Bennett passed away, so sorry to hear that. And Bill Dawson, 2 boys from New Harbor.
Yep. Bill was quite a carpenter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
He built the 1812.
He rebuilt that whole 1812 barn, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not in the paper here, but a real sad one, Jimmy Hall died. High-speed Hall passed away.
Yeah. I'm sure
2-year battle with cancer.
I'm sure there'll be a bit.
That'll be a big one. There was a fire department run, I think Sunday afternoon, when the fire trucks all, I guess they do that in honor of a firefighter when he passes down through town.
Crooked Farm over there in Bristol, you go up the Old County Road, up there by the Carpenter's Boat Shop, and Friday afternoon, 3 to 5, Sarah Gladwell's going to give a guided hike through the Crooked Farm.
Yeah. Up in Newcastle, they had that, they approved the amendments to core zoning code about the firearm sales.
Yeah, we knew that was coming.
That's on LCTV, on Newcastle webpage, if anybody wants to see it.
Palmercourt Art Gallery. It's the all-star team of artists around here.
96 year.
I send my guests out to, they want to go, I want to go to the Lighthouse. I say, forget the Lighthouse, go to the Palmercourt Art Gallery, and they come back and they say, you were right.
Yeah, it's more orange ink on that page too, Bobby.
Yeah, orange.
I was glad to see they donated some land there so clam diggers can get the East Branch down.
Michael Hope and his wife.
Really glad to see that.
Yeah, Margot and Michael Hope, they gave that land, which has been used for decades.
Oh, God, yes. I walked down across that piece of land hundreds of times, probably, back 40 years ago when I was a clam digger.
That's nice. That's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Republican Assembly meets October 17th, and the Democrats are going to host a county candidates forum out at their headquarters there on River Road. That's going to be at 7 p.m. October 24th. So I had to vote absentee because I'm going to be away.
I'm going to be away too.
Yeah.
I got to vote too.
Yeah.
I got it in the car. I'm going to go down this afternoon and see if I can get my ballot. I've got the application all filled out. On the sports page there, Bob, did you see that kid had a hole-in-one down to the...
I did. And he was the witness was Kellen Atticus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the 8th hole. I know where that hole is. That's a short one. That's... I don't know how far it is. 100 and some odd yards or something.
Yeah. I also saw that the Lincoln girls field hockey team's not doing too good.
No.
10-0 and 11-0. I
Yeah.
mean, boy, that's some reckless.
But the boys, the soccer team is playing well.
Yep.
Potomac soccer team is playing well.
Yep. Potomac Valley golf coach Kevin Richardson, he must be proud. Their golf team got the Good Sportsmanship Award. And
Yeah, and the Potomac boys in football, they continue to roll. If they may wind up in second place before going into the tournament, which will get them a bye the first game. Mm-hmm. Not sure about this weekend's game. There might be a cancellation because Lisbon might not be able to field a team. Mm-hmm. They've got so many suspensions over there. The more orange ink there, huh?
Folks, you see what I say? See what I mean about the orange? This is the back page.
Yeah. That's only the back page.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some great pumpkins on Main Street, though, huh?
Really was. It really was. And so I think Tom Lishness, I think he's the sole motorboat guy with the pumpkins. I don't think he's ever capsized.
No, I don't think so. I've never seen him get wet, but he's a survivalist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he knows how to do that.
Well,
I really want to go to this Pumpkin Vine family farm up here in Somerville.
Yeah.
And see that all the goats and a milking parlor. And
they're building a big milking parlor.
Sure looks like it.
Yeah, and they're going to, Kelly Payson Rupchand, she's very proud of her cheese, her goat cheese, and they're going to be building a big facility. So that's a game changer, I would think, in their business.
I would think so.
Yeah.
I would think so. Britt Bartlett, man, she was driving that. She was paddling that pumpkin. And a super big thanks to Hammond Lumber that came down. And did you see the platform we filmed on?
Oh, yeah.
That was unbelievable. Gunnar Gunderson and the team down there to Hammond Lumber, they just did a great job. Looked after LCTV, I'll tell you that, Bobby.
Yeah, Camden National, they're collecting school supplies from their employees. And the open house, Southport Central School. That's a cool little, I've seen that school. That's a cool little grammar school down there. And September 26th, they're going to have their open house.
So you look at that artist picture. That is Jonathan Riley's sister and his brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's inside the pumpkin shooting it out.
Right.
How did he do that?
Right.
It's a little time delay on the camera or something? Yeah.
Yeah, they had a fundraiser over there. You know, that wine bar over in Waldoboro, it's called Ida's Wine Bar. It's at the Waldoboro Inn. And on Saturday, October 12th, they had a fundraiser. And it's called, the company is a 501c3. It's a Passion for Pets Rescue. And it's based in Brunswick. They don't really have a home. They really don't have an office, but they place pets all around the state of Maine. And so that was well attended. And
yeah.
So I think, what do you think? Cameron, Randy, and Lydia will take.
I wouldn't bet against them. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, you can't bet against them. So.
No, I wouldn't bet against them. What do we got here on the inside of this thing? Margaret Macy's Mysteries. Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah.
Miracles at Rutherford Island.
Yes.
Rutherford's Library.
Yeah, so they have the Great Salt Bay music teacher. They got Matt Fogg. He's trying to change things at the Great Salt Bay School as far as their music experience.
Yeah, he owns a store in Portland. How's he going to do that between Portland and Damariscotta?
He taught choir at Bathmouth High School and Portland Lyman Middle School, and he taught jazz piano at Bowdoin College. I'd say he's qualified.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. The Rusty Hinges, they're going to be down at Bremen Union Church Friday night.
Busiest band in Lincoln County.
They seem to be.
Yeah.
They seem to be.
Delegation, they got to announce $2 million to train the next generation of fishermen and women. I think more women should get into fishing.
You think so?
I think
and
so.
More and more get into it all the time, I can tell you that. And we got Darrowberry Farms, Darrowby Farms, Sanctuary.
Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah.
coming right up.
Yep. Maureen Egan, Lincoln Theater is going to host their presentation, Talking Art in Maine. It's going to be October 24th. She's a painter who explores themes of healing.
And the back page, Bobby, guess what? More orange. No. More orange on the back page. I can't believe it.
Julian Sachs is going to be at the Waldo Theater Art Gallery. Julian's a very, very accomplished painter.
Pumpkin Vine Family Farm. I got to go up there and check out the cheese. I think I got to do that.
Yeah, I think you
Cool.
do.
Do a story up there.
And Carl's Kids, great program. Saw Mary Boothby last night, and so anyway, she's got another fundraiser going October 20th, and they got a great barbecue crew up there.
Where?
Up at the fundraiser for Carl's Kids. Yeah, it's held at the Duck Puddle Campground. It's going to be noon to 6, and the guy that runs, our buddy there that runs up at Hunt Lumber.
Davey
Dave
Smith. Oh, he's
Yeah.
doing it?
Yeah, he's a great barbecue
He knows
guy.
how to do that.
So anyway, North County Band's going to be playing up there, and don't forget our Beatles show's coming up, October 27th, right, Larry?
The week from Sunday.
Yep.
Yep.
I saw him last time.
It's a good show, isn't it?
Oh, very good.
You just close your eyes and you say, man, I'm in Liverpool.
Yeah.
You know, back
Well,
60 years ago.
Yeah. Just go and sit and check out for a couple hours.
We got some great concerts. We got that one this Sunday, then the first Sunday in December, we've got Fleetwood Mac, and then we've got in January, the last Sunday in January, Elton John, and then A Room Full of Blues, and then we've got the Vintage Skinner band coming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've got some band, and Tom Petty in April. So
Yeah.
we've got some bands.
Broad Bay Church up in Waldeboro, they're going to have. I was just asking somebody about this band. Are they still in business? And they're called Ainana. It's a girls drumming band.
Oh, yeah.
And they're still going, and they're going to be at the Broad Bay Congregational Church, October 25th. And boy, they get it going. I remember seeing them.
You saw those guys?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, my friend Pete's wife, Lizzie Director, was in it.
Where is the RO? The RO Halloween party, Saturday. Where is it?
The Row, King Row.
Oh, the Row. That's where it is.
King Row Market.
That's okay. The Row. Halloween party. Well, that might be a good time, too.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that's a nice picture of the Pumpkin Fest.
Sure is.
There. Isn't that a nice picture?
Jonathan Riley just is really stepped up his game here on this.
Yeah, that is a thing.
He is. I don't know where he got that picture from, but
That's a
might have been a
beautiful-
drone shot. I'm not sure.
That's a beautiful picture. It shows all the people on Main Street. It shows the state award-winning pumpkin, record breaker, 2,365.5 pounds, grown by a weatherman.
Yep.
Whoever would have known?
Charlie LaPresti.
Lincoln Academy students are going to host a cornhole tournament for Maine veterans. That's a good one.
Yeah. Yep. You didn't enter the pie eating contest.
I did, and I was waiting in line, but
They ran out of
by
pie.
the time I got to them, the kids I ended up being the cleanup committee. So anyway,
Oh, Lord have mercy. Folks, only here on Wuzzup can you see such shenanigans here. We got to wrap this up, Bobbies. We're almost out of time. You got a full house this weekend?
well, full house this weekend. Probably should get my boat out.
Yeah, it's time. Be
Yeah.
icing up here shortly.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it's going to be 70
it's
the first of the
tempting.
week.
Yeah, I know. I saw that weather forecast.
I've already put mine away for the
70 degrees next Tuesday. I
Yeah.
think that's going to be my day.
That'd be the last ride.
Yeah, next Tuesday.
You can still get under the bridge,
Oh
okay?
yeah, go up and visit my buddy Wayne Farron, have a sandwich up there.
There you go.
And then take the boat out.
There you go. Folks, he's the mayor of Mills, Bobby Whear. I'm Larry Sidelinger. We got TV Toby here, CJ behind the camera. I know Toby wants to say goodbye. We'll see you next time, folks. Thanks for watching. Chase Tree and Tractor Service with 25 years of experience in tree removal. Serving the Midcoast of Maine, licensed and insured Maine arborist. Whether it's a pesky blowdown or a hard-to-get tree that needs removal. When you need an experienced professional, Jake Chase is the man for the job. Call 207-242-8961 or email him at chasetreeandtractorservice.jc@gmail.com.